heard that if you have the MTHFR gene variant, your body can't use folic acid and you need to take methylfolate instead if you're pregnant or planning to be?
Dr. Leah here. I completely agree that 40 to 50% of people have an MTHFR mutation and it's not a disease. And the argument isn't whether folic acid can prevent neural tube defects in people who even have an MTHFR mutation. There will still be some folic acid present even if they have a reduced capacity to activate that folic acid. But we know that folic acid, which is synthetic, has to be processed in the body in a couple of different steps. And the enzyme that does that, DHFR, is greatly reduced, especially in humans, more than any other species. Folic acid is man-made, it's synthetic, so it's not like we evolved to do this well with this synthetic nutrient. And then we have to methylate that folate in order for it to be active and to be used in the body. So we already don't break down the folic acid well as humans, and then those who have MTHFR have a harder time methylating that folate. So why not take the already activated form instead of taking a synthetic form that your body has to process and use, and it's harder to do so? But the biggest concern is actually that folic acid, if not metabolized and broken down, is circulating in the system. We call this unmetabolized folic acid, and there is still not clear evidence whether this does not harm us. There is a lot of speculation and some research being done on the fact that it might be harming us. Looking at things like immune function and methylation, fetal epigenetic programming, and receptor competition. So people in the functional medicine world are not recommending methylfolate because they don't think that folic acid can prevent neural tube defects. Synthetic folic acid probably can, but when we fortify our food with it, we're consuming it all day long in our food and in our supplements, especially at high doses. We don't know what the harm is doing in having that circulating around. I'm not saying that folic acid contributes to this, but look at our rates of autism, 1 in 32 kids. Look at our rates of miscarriage, 1 in 4. These are both methylation-dependent processes, and they are an epidemic in and of themselves. So I'm not saying that that's the cause, but I'm saying there's something going on here and we should probably be investigating it. And that's why we recommend methylfolate. And unfortunately, a lot of the major institutions that make the recommendations on things like folic acid are just way behind the times.